Hey guys, Fathead here, back with yet another Gears 4 video, and this time it's a little bit different and possibly educational, but of course don't change that YouTube channel, because this is something that affects us all. By now you guys must know how much I love people who quit in Gears. But the more I play, the more it feels like the game type has as much to do with people quitting as the player base. Now, don't write this off as just one more pissed player trying to blame the game for his or her own shortcomings, because I have done some research to prove this idea. I know, I'm a nerd. Now for this research, I decided to compare the quit rates for my main game type at King against the quit rates of TDM. Now, why would I choose Team Deathmatch to compare it to? Well, it is the most popular game type, and I figured that the bigger population might up the quit numbers and prove my theory wrong. And that theory is, of course, that there are more quits in King than any other game type. I sadly only had time to compare it to one other game type for now because of life and time constraints, so I'll report my findings for the other game types in the future. Now the test was very simple and anyone can do it themselves. I played 8 games of King of the Hill in a row, recorded how many games were full at the end and how many were not full by the end, and then I did the same for TDM, and the results were actually surprising. Out of the 8 King matches I played, only 2 of them stayed full the entire match. So the other 6 games had people quit, and it wasn't just one-off lagouts or disconnects. In the first 4 games, I had a total of 6 people quit between the 2 teams. And in the second 4 matches, 4 people quit out. So that's a total of 10 people quitting in 8 matches, and about half of those were in the first round before the second hill spawned. Now I know what you're thinking, but Fathead, it's an online shooter, that's par for the course. Now normally I'd agree with you, but wait till you hear the results for TDM. So out of the 8 games of Team Deathmatch, I had 6 games stay full the whole time and only 2 matches had anyone quit. What a night and day difference! I had just 1 person quit out of the first 4 games and 2 people quit out of the last 4 games for a grand total of 3. Now, there were one-sided slaughter games in both game types, but I saw far fewer quitters in TDM, so why is that? Well, I have a few thoughts. See, ever since the launch of Gears of War in 2006, the big game types have been centered around killing the enemy team before they kill you. As the game grew and was adopted for competitive, execution was the chosen type for tournaments, and it seemed like that mentality of whoever had the most kills wins had bled over into the other game types, and players have linked that to their worth in Gears. Now, of course, this is just speculation, but in a lot of those King games, the team that was getting killed more was usually the one that had people quit more often. But now the question is, if kills are how a player determines their worth, then why are there fewer quits in the game type that's based around kills? See, I had some seriously one-sided matches in TDM during this run, including one where we got the enemy team down to their last 4 lives before they killed one of us. Yet none of them quit. Is this because the possibility that those 4 could have clutched it and won the round? And is that chance to look cool and post a clip the driving factor that kept them from quitting? Maybe that's it. Ever since people could record and post gameplay on the internet, there have been people trying to get the coolest shots, the best combos, and the craziest montages to show off to the rest of the world. These videos, in turn, generate huge view counts and had thousands of people try to mimic or top them. And this can have a big effect on the younger generation playing the game who, whether they realize it or not, try to emulate these moments, and when they can't, the frustration drives them to quit. Now once again, this is just speculation, but I personally would love to hear what you guys think of my ideas. Maybe you've got some of your own. Let me know in the comments down below. Well guys, if you like the video, you like what we do here on Infinite Combo, leave us a like. Share this with the rest of the internet. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. It really, really motivates us to make more videos. We like getting some positive feedback or any kind of feedback. Well guys, till next time, stay infinite.